The Battle of Hastings was fought in 1066 near the town of Hastings on the English south coast. The cause of the battle began with the death of the English king Edward the Confessor. With no heir to the English throne, both Harold Godwinson and William of Normandy made claims to succeed Edward. But Harold took the initiative and was crowned King of England. When William found out, he was determined to claim the throne he thought had been promised to him. The Normans sailed from France and landed at Pevensey Bay in Essex, and from there he marched to Hastings where the battle took place. Harold had around 7,000 men, but no archers or cavalry. The front line of Harold's army consisted of paid soldiers with armour and weapons like axes and spears, and behind them were local people with only basic weapons and armour and untrained in military battle. William's army was estimated at 9,000 men and included archers and cavalry. The Norman army was made up of 3 sections: Bretons on the left, the majority Normans in the centre, and Flemish on the right. The archers were at the front with the infantry and cavalry behind. Harold's army took position on the high ground of Senlac Ridge, giving the English a better view of the battlefield and forcing the Normans to climb the hill to engage them. Herald's tactics on the day was to form a defensive shield wall, preventing the Normans from breaking through. The battle started with the Norman archers firing arrows at the English line, but the arrows either went over the target or were defended. As the Norman infantry made their way up the hill, they were attacked with spears and stones. The first wave of infantry made no impact, so the Normans attacked again with the cavalry, but this also failed. Harold had instructed his soldiers to hold formation in the shield wall, but when the Bretons on the left started to retreat, some of the Saxon army broke away from the shield wall and chased them down the hill. William ordered his cavalry to trap the advancing English and killed them, weakening the shield wall on one side. William now ordered another attack, focusing on this exposed point, but the Saxon wall remained unbroken. The second major advance began again with ineffective Norman archers, followed by an infantry advance, but this failed to break through the English line. By this time, the Flemish soldiers had suffered such losses that the Normans from the centre had to reinforce the Flemish line. Using new tactics, the Normans began pretending to retreat to draw Harold's men from the wall, which had some success and further weakened the Saxon line. After 5 hours of fighting, William's army had suffered big losses, but the English shield had not been breached. William now ordered the 3 sections to join as one. Previous attacks by the Norman archers had been ineffective, so the Normans tried a 2-pronged attack. The archers fired arrows at the exact time the infantry met the shield wall, making it difficult for the Saxons to defend against the archers and infantry at the same time. The attack was timed perfectly, followed by a Norman cavalry charge targeting the left and right flank. This strategy worked, the Saxon formation was lost and the defensive line collapsed. The English army was now isolated into small groups and were either killed or retreated. William is reported to have instructed 4 mounted knights to kill Harold. This was a victory for the Normans. At the end of the battle, losses for the Saxons were around 3,000 and the Normans lost around 2,000. William was crowned King of England on Christmas Day in 1066.